India are in a very peculiar position at the moment with their limited overs side, in that the top three are among the best top three in the history of limited overs cricket, but the middle order is now creating issues. It's a new one for India because batting in the middle overs was never a problem for India in the days gone by. I mean, Yuvraj Singh played that role very well. For a while, Rahul Dravid was an excellent finisher, and MS Dhoni, of course, has been among the best the game has ever seen. But India now have a problem with 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you look at the numbers recently, they're telling you a story. In this series, Ajinkya Rahane, 5 innings, 140 runs, strike rate 77. Shreyas Iyer, 2 innings, average 24, strike rate 83. MS Dhoni, 4 innings, average 34.5, strike rate 81. Hardik Pandya, 4 innings, 26 runs at 8.6, strike rate of 74. If the top three are doing their job, it's still all right. They can paper over this, but the finishers will always come from 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you look at India's numbers, India don't score 350 as often. India tend to score 310, 320 kind of games. And one of the reasons is there is no dominant finisher for India over the last 12 to 14 months. And therefore, somebody in that middle order has to play the dominant finisher's role. If it is agreed that Ajinkya Rahane will be number 4, then you need maybe 6, maybe Hardik Pandya is going to play that role in future. But that is going to be the difference between India being a 310, 320 side and India being a 340, 350 side. I've got a theory that middle order is not batting as much because you now have one of the finest top threes to have ever played for India. I mean, India have been very lucky that they've always had either Ganguly, Tendulkar, Sehwag, or Ganguly, Tendulkar, Gambhir, or Sehwag, Tendulkar, Gambhir, and of course Rahul Dravid before that. The top three have been excellent, but the top three, I suspect, are actually now coming in the way of 4, 5, 6, 7 becoming great finishers. Our stats guy Deepu has come up with some very interesting numbers for India in the last 10 overs. When neither of the top three are in the final 10 overs, India are actually averaging just 7.06. When none of the top three are playing is actually not good enough for India, and I think that there's a problem there. If one of the top three is playing the end overs, then that last 10 overs strike rate goes up to 8.5. And if one of them is there right at the end, even batting through in the 50th over, then that goes well in excess of 9, which is, I think, what a par end over score should be. That top three has actually scored 30 of the 3500s India have scored. And India now need more people from 4-5 to be scoring you hundreds. Number 6 hardly ever scores 100. I mean, MS Dhoni has been one of the greatest batsmen in the world, and he's got there from number 6. He comes once in a generation. But India now need numbers 4 and 5 to actually start scoring hundreds, or maybe even start scoring 75, 80 and run a ball a little more consistently. So peculiarly, you actually now need 4, 5 and 6 to get a little more exposure.